Oh, this is Nice Wander, and I have a question for you. Are you tired of fake news or hearing about fake news? Let me know what you think about that. Speaking of news, the NOWMAN Show, my TV show, we try to give you real news. And speaking of real news, at the moment it's raining in Los Angeles. See if you can hear anything here. Anyway, there's a siren outside, but yeah, I'm sure we need the rain. It's supposed to continue on into Friday, and I'm sure people up in the mountains are loving the snow they're getting tonight. The comedian Jimmy Dore has been doing some of the best journalism I've heard lately. Speaking of real news and not fake news, actually, throughout the whole election season, the last couple of years or so, and he continues to. I want to play a couple snippets from his YouTube channel here, and as food for thought for you about real news. And a little bit of background: Jimmy Dore is a stand-up comedian. He has a radio show called The Jimmy Dore Show on KPFK-FM here in Los Angeles. He also is part of the Young Turks Network Online, which is the largest online news network. And I've interviewed both Jimmy and the founder of the Young Turks, Cenk Uygur, on the NOWMAN Show. And this clip, the first clip I'm going to play, is actually from the Young Turks that he focuses on. And it's a young man in Virginia at a rally. I guess it's a pro raising minimum wage rally or something like that, and he works for Waffle House. He has some interesting things to say about himself and his fellow Virginians and Donald Trump. And I'll just play this clip for you, and then we'll go from there.
Waited by Donald Trump's offer to rebuild, put all the coal plants back in business?
Oh, hell no. I know a lot of people that vote for him just because of that. I mean, if you were to ask anybody in Dickinson County 3-4 years ago, what do you think Donald Trump? And they'd say, well, he's a brain jackass Yankee who probably should have had his ass whooped a long time ago, to be blunt. But, really, he has said so many times, we'll bring back every coal job, 100% of coal jobs. That's what he said. And these people are desperate to believe in something,
When you call people deplorables and you don't give them anything that's for specifically they can relate to, or tells them that you're giving them anything when they're economically, they need something. They need jobs, even though they figured out Donald Trump years ago, he says you're going to bring back 100% coal jobs, even if that isn't going to happen. He's telling them something, right? Now this other clip, I try to find as much good and optimism and all that kind of stuff when I'm looking for news and information, even to share here on social media. And I don't know where Jimmy found this, but it was apparently an audio clip somebody got somewhere, and they stuck it on SoundCloud. And I don't know if Hillary Clinton realized she was being recorded or not, but in this clip she talks about how about rigging an election in Palestine. This is interesting. I'll just play it and give it as food for thought, and check this out.
They had elections in Palestine. They didn't turn out the way America wanted them to turn out. And here's what Hillary Clinton had to say about that.
I do not think we should have pushed for an election in the Palestinian territory.
She says, I don't think we should have pushed for an election in the Palestinian territory. Too much democracy really gets messy.
I think that was a big mistake.
That was a big mistake to push for an election.
And if we were going to push for an election, then we should have made sure that we did something to determine who was going to win.
And if we were going to push for an election, then we should have did something to help us determine who was going to win. Ooh.
Okay, food for thought. I'll just leave it at that. On a lighter note, the NOWMAN Show, we have a total of 33 episodes this year. And this particular week, have some clips courtesy of the Occupy Los Angeles media team with Bill Maher, and also Tavis Smiley with Cornel West at Occupy LA in October of 2011. Plus, I did an interview with the oldest working attorney in California, 102-year-old Victor Kaplan. His story is like a history lesson right there. he got his he passed the bar in the 1930s. He went through red baiting in the 1950s. He still works 1 day a week, and he talks about why it's important to vote and meet and discuss and all of that. Great stuff. Also have next week, actually the week of the holidays, of the, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever. I call it the Peace on Earth special. It focuses on the film Disturbing the Peace. It came out this year. It's a great film. And then we have also the week of New Year's, the best of 2016 arts and entertainment content that's been on our show this year. Great stuff. If you like David Bowie's collaborator Mike Garson, also Denny Tedesco, the director of The Wrecking Crew, Wall of Sound piano player Don Randy, owner of The Baked Potato, Academy Award-winning director Morgan Neville, 20 Feet from Stardom, Stevie Wonder and Devo's producer Robert Margouleff. Lots of really good stuff, and more coming up in 2017 that I can't even talk to you about yet, that we already are working on. And and also Jimmy Dore. Jimmy Dore, he is going to do a show the day after Christmas here in Los Angeles at Flappers in downtown Burbank. If you go to Jimmy Dore, DORE comedy.com, you can get free tickets. Maybe we can hang out there and have a good time partying with Jimmy Dore day after Christmas. So until next time, I love you, and that's it for the moment now.